Hey everyone, I wanted to hop on here and talk with you about the Intro to Filmmaking course from Film School for Teens. This was hands down my ninth grader's favorite course of this school year. And I think the reason why it was her favorite course was it didn't seem like schoolwork at all. It was so fun, so engaging. She learned a lot. Honestly, I don't think she thought she was doing school at all. She wanted to move through those lessons as quickly as possible because she was just having so much fun with it. So what is Intro to Filmmaking? Well, it is a one-year course on just that, filmmaking. It's an introduction to filmmaking. So it covers kind of how to make films. It talks a little bit about facts about film history. And then the students also get the opportunity to watch films and analyze them. This is a program that is online, so you pay for a one-year online subscription to the course. Your students can move through it as slow or as quickly as they want to. And I'm going to guess they're going to want to move through it really, really fast because it is so much fun. I want to let you know just a few of the things that are covered in this course, just to give you an idea. Obviously, there's way more than what I am listing right here, but here's a few things. Visual storytelling, camera angles, characters, lighting, sound, editing, analyzing film, how film was used in war propaganda, and really so much more. I go into a whole lot more detail about the course and how it works in a blog post review I did over on my blog. I will leave a link to that blog post down in the description if you want to go check that out and find out more details about how the course works and all of that. But I just want to share with you my thoughts and my daughter's thoughts on this course. So for my daughter, like I said, she loved it. It was her favorite course. She thought the instructor, Damon, was super engaging. She really enjoyed watching him on the video lessons. There are other teenagers that join in the online class. Well, the class, I should say, is all pre-recorded. So Damon is interacting with other students, and as he kind of shares maybe how to set up lighting, or as they're analyzing films, there's other students. So it's just really engaging for teenagers. It's not like they're just sitting and getting this really boring instruction. It kind of feels like they're right there with Damon and all the other kids learning about film and getting excited about filmmaking. So she really loved the course. She also learned a ton. And so whether your student enjoys filmmaking or that's something that they're interested in or not, I think they're just going to have fun taking the course. I mean, who wouldn't want to get a credit on their high school transcript for a fine arts credit by just learning how to make movies and watching movies and analyzing them? Like, it's super, super fun. So she learned a lot, and she was able to make some little short films and a little longer film and just kind of put her skills into practice. All the things she was learning, put them into practice. So it was really, really fun for her. She learned a lot. One of the things that was I won't say a bummer, but one of the things I think she kind of missed out on was she did the course on her own, and this course really would be so fun to do with other students, whether it's in a homeschool co-op, or maybe you have a student who is homeschooled, but most of their friends aren't. This would be a great course to take in the summer and have those public or private school friends join in. Believe me, they're not going to even realize that they're doing schoolwork. They are all going to learn. They're all going to have a whole lot of fun. And your student, because they're homeschooled, gets to then get 1 credit of fine arts on their transcript. So it's kind of a win-win for everybody, but an extra win for your student because they can learn, they can have fun with their friends, but they also get to count it as schoolwork. So encourage you, it's a great course to do with other people as well, but not necessary. This is definitely something your student could do on their own. That's what my daughter did. Now, what did I think about the course? Well, first of all, I thought it was great because my daughter loved it, and it's always wonderful when our kids are enjoying the courses that they're taking. But honestly, as a homeschool mom who has been in the homeschool community and homeschooling for 16 years now. I've already taken a child through high school and graduated them. And one of the things that I really see lacking in the homeschool community in terms of curriculum is fine arts electives. So, there's a lot of maybe foreign language options for our kids that are homeschooled, but there's not a lot of fine arts. And so when it comes to fine arts courses, we have to either find something in our local community, maybe in a co-op, a class that they could take, maybe through a community college, or we need to create our own elective for our student. And that's totally possible. And I actually did a video where I share with you how to create a unique high school elective course for your student. I will leave that down in the description box below as well if you want to check out that video. But sometimes as homeschool moms don't want to spend the time to create a course, or there's not a course available for our students to take to get some fun fine arts credits, or maybe we would love to create a course, but we don't know anything about what our kids are interested in, right? My daughter was so interested in filmmaking, but I know nothing about filmmaking. I mean, yes, I put out YouTube videos, but I am really just learning right along with her on lighting and sound and camera angle, and she already knows way more than I do. So there is no way that I felt like I could really put an adequate course together for her. But I didn't have to, because Film School for Teens has put together this great intro to filmmaking course. So I was thrilled that now there is at least one more wonderful option for us in the homeschool community when it comes to giving our kids a fine arts credit. The course was super easy for my daughter to do. I did nothing. Yes, hallelujah, as a homeschool mom that is super busy homeschooling lots of other children, it was wonderful to know that my high schooler could work through this course on her own with no help from me. It is set up so easy. They just work through each lesson. And like I said in that blog post review, it'll say, it'll have more of a description of how the course is set up and how the different lessons work and all of that. So you can go check that out. But it was really nice for me not to have to do anything except watch the little short films that she created and just be really excited for her that she was doing something that she was excited about and enjoying and learning a lot in. Two more things I want to let you know about the Intro to Filmmaking course. Number one is that they do have two versions. There is a classical version and a charter version. What's the difference? The classical version has faith-based materials incorporated into the course. The charter version is exactly the same except without the faith-based material. So you can decide what is going to fit maybe your particular student, or if you're doing it in a group, which one is going to fit the group better. And so you get to decide. It's very nice that they have both of those options. The second thing that I wanted to let you know is that one of the concerns that I've heard from other people who have done the course is that the movie selections are not ones that they would want their kids to watch. And this is such a tricky topic, right? Because we all have different standards on what we would allow our kids to watch in terms of movies and TV shows and things like that. But Film School for Teens has you covered here in their Introduction to Filmmaking course, because while they have a suggested movie for your student to watch and analyze, if you do not like that movie, or you don't want your student to be watching that movie, you can select any other movie of your choice and switch it out and put that one in. And they have a worksheet in the back where your student, it's just a generic worksheet that your student can work through and analyze the film with the generic worksheet instead of the one that was originally went along with the course. So I think that's a great option. So if you go and check out Intro to Filmmaking and you're looking at that movie list and going, gee, a couple of those movies I wouldn't want my kid to watch, that's okay. They don't have to watch them. You can swap out any video, any movie that you are comfortable having your student watch, and then you can have them use just more that generic worksheet to fill out when they're analyzing the videos. So they've really got everything covered here. If you want something that's faith-based, if you want something that's not faith-based, to use maybe in a larger group setting with some friends maybe that aren't believers. If you want to watch all of their movie selections, if you want to trade them out for your own, they've really got you covered. But honestly, you guys, this was such a great course. It's a great addition to the homeschool community in terms of helping our high schoolers be able to get a fine arts elective in a really fun way. If you have more questions about this course, you can leave them down in the comments below and I'll try to answer them as best I can. Or go check out that blog review that I did where I really go into a lot more detail about how the course works. Better yet, hop on over to the Film School for Teens website and you can find out a lot more about the course over there.